Good afternoon, everybody. It's Charlene. How are you? Hair looks a little poofy, but looks good in the mirror. So it is extremely hot outside today, so I guess I'll play inside with makeup, right? So if you're watching the recorded of this live, I'm glad that you're here. If you're watching and you find this gives you value, please share with others on your newsfeed. I'd appreciate it. So the Flawless 4 are these right here. So we're gonna go over them. So anytime you wear makeup, you want to put a primer on your face. When you put the primer on, you do want to let it set in. You don't want to just rush right into applying your makeup. Apply down. Now, once you apply it, you do want to let it set a few minutes to sink into the skin and get your skin ready to put the makeup on. So this is the Glorious Touch Face Primer. You can put it on your eyes. I like it on my eyelids, especially when I put mascara on, because I always tend to get a little bit on my face. Always have, and it easily wipes off that way. Next up is our liquid foundation brush. Has a well in the center. I don't know if you can see that little dip right here. See if I can get it in the light right there. We go. You can see it sort of up there. Boop, there it is. So you can put your concealer inside the well and your foundation on, depending on the foundation. This is our Mineral Touch Foundation. This is in Organza. I tend to have a lot of, I have a pink undertone, so this is what I use to cover. And then today I'm gonna use Taffeta Liquid Touch Foundation. So when you get the foundation, you wanna, I guess, you shake it first. Then you're going to take the dropper and squeeze out any product that could be in there, because it also needs to be shaken. And then shake again. Taffeta is for neutral skin tones. You don't have yellow undertones and you don't have pink. I'm like right in between the both. I'm not quite the pink and I'm not quite the taffeta. Or I'm not quite organza, I'm not quite chiffon, sorry, on the pinks. I'm a little bit in between, so I've been trying the taffeta and it seems to work a little bit better. All right, now that we've let the primer set in our skin a bit, I'm gonna go ahead and put some concealer on. I tend to use my middle finger, sorry. Anytime you put concealer on, you always wanna do a V shape. Okay, look in my mirror a little bit. So again, you want to do the V shape. And then I like to let it bake, meaning let my skin warm it up a little bit. Hey Jill, how are you? And I'm gonna put on a few spots I have. I need a little extra oomph. You may find that some days you need more concealer than other days. One, you can be tired. Sorry, happens to us all. And sometimes it depends on your environment. It can depend on, for me, it's really dependent on what medication I'm on or off. It really changes my skin. So you can, to stick with the Flawless 4, you can use this brush to take care concealer and blend it in. So I'm going to start with my left eye, let it bake a little bit. And you want to use light pressure when you're under your eyes. For some reason, it's harder for me to see the left side in the phone than the right side, but it still works. Again, it's light pressure just to blend in my concealer. I have a lot of two-tone under my chin. All right, so that's the concealer. And now the foundation. Again, I'm using taffeta today. I've already shaken it once. Again, we shake, make sure there's nothing in the dropper. Shake again. It just separates when it sits in the bottle, and it'll separate in the dropper as well. That's why you can get some different consistencies when you haven't shaken it out of the dropper first. So this is a buildable foundation. So I'm going to put 3 drops. Oh, maybe no, 3 is enough. For me, 3 works, but it is a buildable, so I can go back and apply more where I need to. Really, this is Photoshop in a bottle. I always do this because I don't always get in the crease of my nose. I know it looks funny. Always make sure you go to your hairline, to your brow line, so that your makeup is all even. You would think it doesn't matter until that one time you pull your hair back and there's a big line. But now I just drag the excess of my brush down my neck more so you don't have that line. I can see my double chin when I tip my head down. Isn't that fun? I always think, ooh, I don't really have a double chin anymore. It's going away. And then I put my head down. I'm like, ah, don't do that. All right, so you can see I haven't put any on my eyelid. Can you see the different tones there? So I'm gonna put a little on. Now look at the difference between my eyelids. Really, Photoshop in a bottle. All right, so I'm gonna go back a little more right here. That's where I needed just a little more, so I'm gonna add like a drop and a half. Just put a little bit more on. I have dark circles always. I just be able to hide them a little bit more. Always go around your lip. I have found that sometimes I think I've gotten it and I haven't. So if I do this, then I'm reminding myself, right? Any reminder I can have. All right. Hopefully the lighting looks good. Always looks dark when I'm doing it, but when I go back and watch it a little bit, I'm like, oh, I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. So again, Flawless 4 is back. Flawless 4. So for $99, you're getting, I lost one already. How did I do that? All right, where are the dogs? Maybe they stole. How did I lose it? How did I lose it? Seriously, should be right here, right? This is hilarious. I can't find it. Well, what did I do? Oh, here we go. I set it back a little further. So this is the Flawless 4. You're getting your face primer, which is really important. I never thought it was. I'm like, oh, they're just saying that. Just like they do when you get your hair done. And they're like, oh, try this product. It's going to be great on your hair. Sure, do I really need it, or is it just something you're trying to get me to purchase? And a lot of times I really do need it. Really, really do. And then I got this, and I'm like, I don't know. And I tried it. I was shocked at the difference. I used less product, right? I use less product. It doesn't sink into my wrinkles. I have a little bit of wrinkles. And it really takes care of that. I love it. And it's like satin. I don't know if you saw when I was putting it on. It feels just like satin when you put it on. I put it on just a little on my finger. I don't want to waste it. See, it's just a little bit so you can see it. And it just feels like satin. Whoop. There we go. Just feels like satin. So I'll put a little down here so I don't waste it. And then our Touch Mineral Concealer. And it does really good. You can see my dark circles. I mean, they're always going to be a faint pattern for me. It's always how it's going to be, but they're not prominent. They're hidden. They're hidden. And then when I put my glasses on, ta-da! Now they're really gone. You get our Mineral Touch, right? Wow, today's not a really good day for me. Mineral Touch foundation, you would think. I know these like the back of my hand. And our foundation brush is super, super soft. You can put your concealer on. So this is a great way to get started with your foundation, you know, the basics for your face. Right here, this is it. Do you have to have a concealer brush? This works great. Works great. Make sure you clean it. So that is all I have for today, but unbeknownst to my husband, we're gonna put this on his face tonight. So you're gonna see me again tonight with the Flawless 4. And I'm going to show you, because my husband's face is really, really red. I'm talking like, it constantly looks like he's been in the wind and kind of got a wind burn or been smacked, not by me, but his face is just really red all the time. It's always been that way. And we're going to see how this Flawless 4, Fabulous 4, because they are fabulous and they are flawless and it is Photoshop in a bottle. We're going to see how it works on his face. He's not going to be happy because he doesn't like to be live at all. Last time he was live, we did our detox mask. So I will see you tonight. It'll probably be around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, we're gonna go live. So I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye, Jill. It was great seeing you.